My best friend, Lily, and we both married into the Miller family 6 years ago. We got pregnant at the same time and gave birth to our daughters at the same time. My husband, Mark, said that his ex-girlfriend, Jessica, loved kids, so he took both our daughters to her birthday party. He told us to stay home and wait for them. At midnight, he sent both our girls downstairs alone to get allergy medicine for Jessica. They were hit by a truck and killed instantly. When Lily and I got to the hospital, my daughter's medicine box was crushed. Her body was unrecognizable. We were hysterical, sobbing uncontrollably. I called Mark, shaking. Before I could even speak, he yelled, "Why didn't you tell me you were taking the girls? Why didn't you send the medicine up first? Do you know Jessica almost died from an allergic reaction? You're always so selfish." He hung up. Then he blocked my number. Lily was furious. She called her husband, David. Before she could even explain, he interrupted. "I was just celebrating Jessica's birthday. Why would you lie to me about the kids? I've never seen a mother who would curse her own children. Stop being dramatic, okay? It wasn't just me at the party." He hung up and blocked her number too. Lily clenched her phone, her voice tight. "I'm getting a divorce." "Me too," I said. Lily and I supported each other through our daughters' funerals. The hospital staff looked at us with such pity. From the moment our daughters arrived at the hospital to the moment they were declared dead, their fathers didn't contact us once. 8 years of relationship, 6 years of marriage, finally ended. After the funeral, Lily and I rushed to a lawyer to get divorce papers. Our feet were blistered and bleeding, but we were numb with grief. We got home, and they weren't there. Exhausted, we collapsed onto the sofa. I checked my phone and saw Jessica's new post. A cozy photo of the three of them in a hotel room. There was a custom cake I'd ordered, with imported liquor-filled chocolates inside, and an expensive perfume gift set. The caption read, "Despite a little allergy mishap, this was the best birthday ever." My heart shattered. I'd searched the whole city for that cake, for his happiness, and it became the excuse for her killing my daughter. What allergic reaction? What medicine? A woman who never leaves home without perfume should be desensitized to alcohol, sending 2 5-year-olds out at midnight. What was her motive? I realized I'd been a fool, played for a fool for years. My grip on my phone tightened, my knuckles white. Lily saw the post and thought of her daughter, tears streaming down her face again. She went to pack our things. Then we heard the lock click. Mark stormed in, his eyes blazing with anger. "Didn't I tell you to send the medicine up first? Didn't you hear me? Do you know you and your daughter almost killed Jessica? She had to get in 4. And that cake. Didn't you know she's allergic to alcohol? You ordered liquor-filled chocolates. Were you trying to kill her? If I hadn't been too late, I could have driven her to the hospital. She might have had a serious allergic reaction and died. I've put up with your jealousy, your drama, but this is beyond cruel. I can't believe how you raised your daughter. No wonder she ran off with the life-saving medicine." I stared at him, my vision blurring. I hadn't eaten in days. The first thing he said was to blame me for his ex's problems. My daughter's life meant less than Jessica's finger to him, and he didn't even need to know about his brother's daughter's death. He didn't care anyway. His brother even treated it as a joke. My gaze turned cold. Should I and my daughter kneel and apologize to her? He was enraged, stepping towards me. The smell of hospital disinfectant hung in the air. He didn't notice. He pulled a small gift box from his pocket and threw it at my feet. The logo matched the one in Jessica's photo. It looked like a free gift. Suddenly, memories of his previous gifts to me flashed before my eyes. I laughed, a bitter, mocking sound. My gifts were just leftovers from his affection for Jessica, and I gratefully accepted those pitiful scraps. That's why he thought my love was worthless. Even our daughter didn't deserve his love. He yelled, "What's your attitude? Just because Jessica didn't blame you doesn't mean it's over. She's in the hospital because of you, and she still sent you a gift. Are you even worthy? Your daughter is like you. This is all your fault. You need to apologize to Jessica at the hospital. I need to teach our daughter a lesson. Get her out here." Lily emerged from the bedroom, carrying her suitcase. "You don't like the kids, do you? You two brothers only care about Jessica. We're just making room for you three. You lovebirds can lock yourselves away forever." Mark's face turned red, his temples throbbing. "Who gave you the right to talk to me like that? Just because you're married to my brother doesn't mean I can't discipline you. I can get you divorced and out of this house. Mind your own business. Or did you help pick out that cake?" His tone was threatening. I didn't want him to hurt Lily. "She's right. We'll step aside. Let's get a divorce. My daughter doesn't need anyone's discipline." I took 4 divorce agreements from my bag and placed them on the table. Mark snatched them up and examined them. David, Mark's brother, had just come in. Seeing Lily's suitcase, his face darkened. "What's going on? Running away again? Why can't you just stop? Didn't I explain last night? I can let the incident with you taking the girls go, but can you please stop seeing your friend? You're trying to break us up. I have to pick Jessica up from the hospital. I don't have time for this. Can you be reasonable?" Lily saw him and remembered her dead daughter. Her eyes welled up. She flung her suitcase at him. "With your precious Jessica around, do we even need to break up? David, we're over. Divorce. We're getting a divorce." It was the first time Lily had ever yelled at him. David glanced at his brother, trying to grab Lily's arm. She threw him off. His hand slammed against the cabinet, twisting his face in pain. He gritted his teeth. "Are you crazy?" Lily looked at his pained face and sneered. "I was crazy. I was crazy when I married you 6 years ago. I was crazy when you hung up on me and didn't believe me. When you lied to me again and again for that bitch, and I still believed you. I was crazy. But now, I'm sane. So, David, it's over." Tears streamed down her face. She wiped them away stubbornly. Mark had finished reading the agreements. He said coldly, "Lily, what about custody? After what you did, you don't think I'll let you keep her, do you? You're dreaming." He dared to talk about my daughter. I laughed. "Do you care about her? How could you let such young children go out at night? You just wanted her out of your way. Admit it. Your hypocrisy disgusts me. Don't mention her. You don't deserve her. This life, the next life, you'll never see her again. I grabbed Lily and left the house. It was the first time I'd confronted Mark. He was furious and tried to chase me. David stopped him. As we went down in the elevator, I could only hear his enraged shouts in the wind. Lily, if you leave, even if you beg me on your knees, I'll never look at you again. Your daughter will be just like you, paranoid and crazy. You're not fit to be a mother. The closest people know exactly where to stab you. I never thought that after 8 years together, 6 years of marriage, we'd end up like this. The people who were once closest are now strangers, even worse than enemies. Or maybe that intimacy was just my illusion. I'm not even sure if we ever truly had feelings for each other. Even if we did, it was a replacement for his feelings for Jessica. Pathetic and sad. Lily and I went back to our small apartment from college. As soon as we settled, Mark sent a long message, demanding I bring my daughter to apologize to Jessica. I replied, sign the papers. Then I blocked and deleted him. I never wanted to contact him again. My daughter was mine alone. Lily also received a message from David, less angry, even a little apologetic, perhaps the first time he'd ever humbled himself to her. But it was too late. Like me, she deleted his contact after replying. We were busy arranging the funeral. We barely ate anything. Luckily, someone canceled their reservation and we managed to secure a spot. We finally breathed a sigh of relief. Just as we were ordering takeout, we got a call from an unknown number. At first, we thought it was the cemetery. We answered, and Mark's enraged voice boomed. Lily, I thought you'd really leave me and run away, but you did something behind my back? Do you think I have infinite patience? Is this fun for you? You've gone too far. Take your daughter and go to Jessica's house right now, or I'll make you regret it. Then we heard Jessica sobbing. Mark, don't blame the kids. They're so young. Maybe Lily just doesn't like me. I'm fine. Just don't let her corrupt the kids. I can just stay away. After all, you're a family. Mark immediately snapped. Family? Not anymore. My daughter doesn't have such a vicious mother. Since she wants a divorce, I'll let her go. My daughter would be better off with you than with her. I didn't understand. My daughter was already dead because of his ex-girlfriend and now she's being blamed for it. I exploded with rage. I said coldly, who do you think you are? Divorce is divorce. I don't care. Make me apologize to that bitch? You wish. Unless I'm dead. I hung up and blocked the number. I didn't feel like eating anymore. I grabbed a glass and gulped down some water. To avoid worrying Lily, I went to my room. The next day, Lily brought our documents. I held the 2 urns. As we opened the door, we were thrown to the ground by a huge force. I clutched the urns tightly. Lily's face went pale. Seeing the urns were safe, she breathed a sigh of relief. Before she could yell, 10 bodyguards barged in, grabbing Lily. She screamed, but David muffled her cries, his eyes bloodshot. Mark and David stood in the middle, Jessica behind them, wearing a mask. Mark stepped over me, yelling his daughter's name. He kicked open every door, his patience wearing thin. He knelt down and grabbed my neck. Where is she? Let her come out. Looking at his furious face, I held the urns tighter. I told you, you don't deserve to mention my daughter. Now get out of here with that bitch. He was furious. His eyes were like poisoned daggers. Watch your mouth. I wouldn't mind teaching you some manners. You incited your daughter to do such a vicious thing, and now you're denying it? Have I been too kind to you? A bad feeling washed over me. What did my daughter do? What did your lover make my daughter do? I thought he came to apologize for my daughter's death, but reality slapped me in the face. Jessica walked closer, removing her mask. Her face was red and blotchy. Tears welled in her eyes. She looked at Mark. It's okay. The kids probably didn't know what it was. It's not like they did it on purpose. Mark's anger intensified. Jessica, stop defending her. Lily incited the kids to hurt you. You're enabling her. I was shocked. Lily and I exchanged confused glances. David saw her calming down and released his grip. You went too far. The kids are so young. How could you teach them to hurt someone? Using alcohol and skincare products. That's cruel. Jessica only spent 1 night in the hospital, and you did this? If she stayed longer, you would have burned down her house. Lily yelled, bullshit. David stopped her, fearing she'd anger Mark. Jessica's tears flowed freely. She shook her head and looked at me. I know Lily hates me, but you can't corrupt the kids. They are so young. I wouldn't believe kids could do this if I hadn't seen the security footage. I know it wasn't intentional, but they need to know what they did was wrong. Before she finished, I spat on her face. I held the urns tighter. Stop framing my daughter, or don't blame me for being rude. Are you this ruthless for power? I'll give you this position. Mark was furious, kicking me in the stomach. I cried out in pain, dropping the urns. The lids came off. The ashes spilled onto the ground. I lost all feeling, seeing only the ash. My scream echoed in the hallway. Lily's eyes widened, biting hard into David's hand. He slapped her. Ignoring the pain, I knelt, covering the ashes. Lily crawled next to me. We both wailed. Get out! All of you! Don't touch my daughter! Mark ordered the bodyguards. They lifted Lily and me. I stared at my daughter's ashes, my mouth moving, but no sound came out. Mark whispered, where is she? Talk. This is your last chance. Do you think I'll let you find her if I shut up? Want a divorce? I'll grant you one. You'll never see your daughter again. My phone rang. It was the funeral home. Mark grabbed it and answered. Ms. Miller, your daughter's funeral is about to start. This slot was a last-minute cancellation, so the deposit is non-refundable if you don't arrive on time. The line went dead. Mark's furious expression froze. He asked, who died? Who are you burying? Where is my daughter? His voice trembled slightly, close to breaking down, but I couldn't hear him anymore.